All right, guys, how's it going out there? Rooster here in Tennessee, roostercb.com, and looking at a little compact setup here. Going to do a demonstration on. To the left, we have the President McKinley, one of my favorite small compact radios. Excellent receive. They sound great over the air, and they have just all the features you need. Now, a lot of people aren't a big fan of them because they don't put out a lot of power. They're about a 20-watt PEP, maybe 25 watts PEP type radio. But at the end of the day, that really doesn't matter if you match it up with the right amp. It doesn't matter if you got a 100-watt radio, 20-watt radio. You get the right amplifier combination, none of that's really going to matter at the end of the day. What you look for in a radio, good sound, good receive, and it has the features on it you want. I never take into consideration the power output of a radio when I'm buying one because I can always make that up in an amplifier. And I think this is a really good combination with our little compact 2-pill 454s that Fatboy's been making. I've been selling these about as quick as they can come in. I've got two on hand right now at the time of this video that have sideband delay built into them. So they've got a slight delay to where you guys can use them on sideband. That was a request with the last batch that sold. Some people said, hey, if you get these in with a sideband delay, I'd be interested in getting one. So they'll be slightly more expensive, but nothing crazy. But we're going to demonstrate it today with the McKinley on AM and sideband. Now remember, the McKinley doesn't push the kind of power that we've tested these with before. I think we tested these with a 35 or 40 watt radio before. So it may not show the same output as what we were used to seeing. I think you guys will be pretty happy with it though. And again, a nice little compact combination. The McKinley also runs well with the RM Italy 203P, another amp that I highly recommend to go with these if you're trying to keep a small setup that doesn't take up a lot of room. Now, this amp is not biased. For those that are going to ask, it is not biased. Just straight has a sideband delay, and that's it. There is no biasing on this amp. I have proven in the past with another video that that's kind of overrated when you're looking for, something that's going to sound good on sideband. You can take a Class C amp and compare it to a biased amp, and then the difference is almost unnoticeable. So it really all starts with the radio. If you have a good sounding, clean sounding radio, you can drive it into an amplifier that's not biased, and no one is going to know the difference. Where you run into trouble is when you start having a hacked up, hashy, trashy radio, and then you're trying to run it into an amp, then you're going to have some trouble. It doesn't matter if the amp's biased or not. You're going to have some people complain about it. But that being said, if you're wanting one that has a sideband delay, this is the amp for you. If you're wanting one that's biased, then probably have to go to a full-sized amp that has a fan on it for that. We're just going to keep these either unbiased or either sideband delay or no sideband delay. With that being said, let's get into our test here and see how this guy does. I have not even tested it for output with this. I just set the dead key. So it's going to be kind of a surprise to me what it does as well. You guys probably don't believe that. You probably think, oh, he's bullshitting. He's already tested this thing. I have only set the dead key on it. I think I set it to like a 40-watt dead key on a high by adjusting the dead key on the McKinley. So we're on high right now. We've got our, we're on sideband, upper sideband. We'll just do sideband first since we're already here. Average power first, top scale. Zoom in a little bit. So 20 is 200. Hello. So pretty good. Audio. So over 100 watts average on sideband. Hello. Audio. Let's just click over to AM real quick. So there you go. About a 40 watt dead key. Hello. Gosh almighty. Hello. It's actually driving it really well. Audio, I did not expect the McKinley to drive it like that. Good Lord. Audio. Some of these sideband radios, guys, you'll notice that even on AM, they will make your amps do more average power. I noticed that back in the day with the Washingtons, Cobra 2000s, you can take a Cobra 2000 and a Uniden Washington doing the same amount of average power as something like a Cobra 29, and they will make your amp do more average power, even if they're doing the same. They just drive harder. So the McKinley's having that kind of effect. 250 watt scale on PEP for AM, audio. So again, there you go. You got about 250 watts PEP, and then again on sideband, it really just depends. You know, if we want to just talk into the mic normal, you know, we're talking around. Let's go to sideband. If we just want to talk into the mic normal, audio radio 1 2 3, audio radio 1 2 3. You know, about 70 watts average, and then on PEP. Radio check 1 2 3. Audio radio check 1 2 3. Audio check audio check audio check. About 2 1/4 there on sideband. So a little bit less on sideband, but again, that's how, you know, we only have the RF power at like halfway on our McKinley here. So again, just a refresher, back to AM. Again, we just clicked it back over to AM. This is your PEP on AM, audio 1 2 3, audio 1 2 3, audio around 250. And then your average power on AM, audio check 1 2 3, audio 1 2 3, audio 1 2 3, audio about 100.5. So more average power with the McKinley, a little bit less PEP. You know, where our Uniden was showing it doing what, 300 PEP, and if I remember correctly, about 125 average. I don't think it was quite doing 150 plus like this thing is. This thing is really driving the crap out of it on average power. Again, love the McKinley. I do have some of these in stock. Just as a reminder, if that's something you're interested in, and I have 2 of these. After this video goes up, I'll get these listed with the sideband delay. Again, just going to be a little bit more. Not anything crazy. They are not biased. I repeat, they are not biased. They're set up just like the other ones are. They just have a sideband delay built in. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Rooster in Tennessee, roostercb.com. Hope you guys enjoy. Questions, comments, shoot me a text, 423-299-3535. Thanks, everybody. See you, bye.